What's up everybody, Nick Finzer here, back with another little exercise that's going to explore voice leading but take it to the next level. If you haven't checked out the majors triad exercise that I've posted previously here on the channel that goes through all 7 triads in kind of like a voice leading style, this is like the next step, the 2.0 of that exercise, and I'm super interested in it because I've been trying to explore how can I take my single line instrument, the trombone, and create some interesting textures, some interesting harmonic progressions where I can dictate those purely based on my single note instrument. So I've come up with a little progression that takes off on where we left off with that one, that just used the triads. So here we're going to use 7th chords, and it's going to use the same progression as we did before. So the progression is 1, 6, 4, 2, 5, 3, 7, back to 1. All right, so I'm talking Roman numeral scale degree numbers. So now, instead of just the triads, we're going to add extensions to them. Some of them have 7s, some of them are 9s, just because I thought it sounded better. But I wanted to go, I'm going to run through it just so you have it. So it's 1 major 7, 6, which is minor, and it's a 9, a minor 9 chord. And then we got 4, but because 4 is Lydian, we're going to actually do a Lydian sound. So it's 4 major 7 sharp 11, and then we go to 2, which is minor, just regular minor 7, and then we've got a first inversion addition of the 5 chord, which is going to be a 9, and it's actually not going to have a 7th in this example, but I think it just sounds nice. And then from there we go to a triad version of 3, but the reason for that is also because it was kind of awkward with the voice leading to try to include 7th in this chord, so sometimes you just have to go with what feels right to you in creating these exercises. And then we go to 7, which is a half diminished chord, and so we have that half diminished chord. It goes back to 1, and then in this exercise I was able to turn the 1 into a dominant chord, so then we can just take it to the next key. So let's go through it one at a time and I can show you what those are. So first we have 1 major 7. But we're going to take it from closed position to open position. So what's closed position? Closed position is when everything is compact together, it's in the closest possible proximity. Now we have open position, which is there we go, 1, 5, major 3rd, major 7. So if you want to see this written out, you can either transcribe it yourself and write it out, or go down below to get the link to the PDF in the description, and we'll take it from there. But so we have that 1 major 7. Using our voice leading, where we're keeping the bass note, the starting note the same, we're going to go to 6, start on the 3rd. Where we go to the 9th there. And then we've got 4, but starting on the 5th. You can hear the major 7 in there. And then we've got 2, minor 7. And then 5, starting on the 3rd. Then we got 3, starting on the 5th. 7, starting on the root. Back to 1. And then from there, if you turn that major 7 into a dominant 7, that sets us up for the next key. So we can use this to start going all the way through the circle. It's going to get a little rangy sometimes, and you might have to make some different adjustments, but I recommend at least trying it in this first key just to start to feel how it is to play harmony, to play voice leading, to try to connect voices together. It's really important in terms of arranging music and hearing music and writing compositions. So this is just something that I've been trying to translate onto trombone for a long time, and so slowly but surely it's starting to come along. So you can see how that voice leading kind of carries us through that common tone in the bass, going from 1, and then goes to 2, and then 7, and back to 1 again. And then we get that major 7, the flat 7, to lead us to the next key of E flat. So this is just a fun exercise. What we're working on here trombone-wise is accuracy, intonation, articulation, trying to be accurate across the registers. I'm just getting started into this, so you might notice, if you listen really carefully, a couple things that weren't perfectly centered, weren't perfectly resonant, and that's what I'm working on, trying to get that better for me. But this is literally the first day that I'm playing this exercise, and so I'm excited to give it out to you guys and share it. So definitely record a version, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, put it somewhere and tag me so I can see it. I want to see how this is translating out into the world. So I really think it's pretty fun and sounds pretty cool. So thanks for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. There's lots of great content, exercises like this, talking about jazz trombone, and a lot of new things coming down the pike in 2020. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.